Mr. Daddy, I'm trying to get through these emails I wrote to your mother and let you know and anybody who's listening in to get an idea of the exchange back and forth. Before I start, and I know this is probably going to be a long one, I've seen you for over a year, and um, your mother was so hostile to me, and I couldn't, I mean, I just was I just couldn't believe it, you know. Now I know that covert narcissists have no empathy, they're incapable of it. They never say they're sorry for anything. I didn't know about your mother's problem, but it explains a lot, not just the last 2 years, but the whole time I've ever known her. Um, but I'm going to keep reading you the exchanges because this is getting near your 16th birthday, and I sent you a 16th birthday card. I'm not sure if I posted that or not, so I'll have to check because I want to make sure that you see it. What I'm showing you on the screen right now is uh, can be found through hard copies as well. So here we go. Let me try to get through this. A lot of this is going to be repetitious, but hang in there. This is to your mother, and it's on April 24, 2017. I thought I would seek the advice of a therapist concerning your email before I responded. I'm glad I did. First of all, I should not have felt so defensive on every claim you made. I mean, the quote about Daddy's house, that was 10 years ago. Hearing me slur? I haven't had a drink in 6 years. Once again, you were upset about something that happened at least 6 years ago. I thought I had to do the work of cleaning the slate of any resentments if I wanted to prove myself worthy of reconciliation. I suggest you do the same in whatever way you need to do it. I've heard some people write them out on a piece of paper and then burn it or throw it away or throw it in a river. Hey, whatever works. You know, all these quotes were from books I've been reading for self improvement. Try to help me get better. I'm not trying to be some crazy, super intelligent guy that all of a sudden is quoting philosophers and stuff. I needed help. Something the judge thought I needed. Otherwise, he wouldn't have sentenced me to see a therapist, I guess. And in the end, I'm glad I did. So I poured on them to you, and I used the provocative term illusions of grandeur, although so I report that, and you use the provocative term illusions of grandeur, although even though you probably meant the most colloquial sense, you probably meant I was being pretentious. It was like my reports of self-improvement were being equated with the convict going before the parole board and saying that he found Jesus or something. However, it has helped me in my relations with everyone. Even if they never get a road test with you, you may think people can't change, and I would tend to agree for the most part with that, except in the case when a human will has been broken or destroyed, as in torturing somebody. Well, that is exactly what happened to me. I would never allow anything I said or did compromise a second chance to be given to me. Be that as it may, I'm afraid there's nothing I can say. Nothing I say. Be that as it may, there's nothing I say that cannot be found to be manipulative or dishonest. I actually said in the first email that my good nature may seem suspicious because of what's at stake, but there was no way to prove that without actual interaction, and the order of protection sure prevents that, but it doesn't have to. This brings me to the point of Juliette's birthday. I have very strict rules with which I must obey, I know, but you don't. You can do anything you want to do, and this has always been the case. I could, even if you would let me see her, at least talk to her on Saturday. This would be a huge gesture on your part because I have difficulty in believing, having known you for 30 years, that you are a bad person. I have heard other people say if she doesn't allow you to see your own daughter on her birthday, then that's not only wrong, it's inhuman. I would like to give you every benefit of the doubt. This lack of communications means nothing's going to happen. Don't you think I know the only reason I got those 2 emails from you is because the school called you and obviously thought it was wrong to keep the father of his child in the dark about the health and well being of his daughter? Wouldn't it make sense that other people think this? Maybe a lot of other people? Yeah, I am suggesting this, that you communicate to me your intentions. I want to know what doctor she's seeing, how often is she getting cognitive behavior therapy, on what meds she's on. I have a right to know this. I have a legal right to know this. I also have the right to know what's going to happen on October 1st. Keeping me in the dark does one thing. It forces me to consider every possible scenario. When you don't know, you just guess. And I'll keep calling the school if the silence persists. That seems to light a fire under you. I also want to know what Juliette thinks of this fantastic birthday card I'm sending her. And I'm telling you, if she's not getting the stuff I'm sending her, there will become a day where somebody, even if I'm dead, will personally give them to her or read them to her. I've made a will, and I've established in that will that is going to be done. They're all up here on YouTube anyway. What you do on Juliette's birthday will tell me a lot. I'm asking you to give me a chance. You have complete control. Even if one visit didn't go well, you could end it. And then what happens when Juliette turns 18? Will her condition worsen and she will be relegated to be on Social Security and be in a scenario-like situation and never leave home? You see, this is what the mind does when there's no communication. And the judge says, I can call to update you. I haven't, out of respect, but I'll do what I have to do, and I'll not break the law. You may not like the things I've said, Lori, but Lori, I'm pleading with you. I ask you to look for whatever sympathy you may have in your heart for another human being. I asked you to imagine what it would be like for some crazy reason Juliette was taken from you. You probably can't even imagine it because it would be too horrible of a thought to bear. I would never imagine that a person like you would cause another person such pain. So prove me wrong. Do the right thing. Please, I have suffered for so long. Please do not let this fall on deaf ears. Your mother emails me back. Juliette has a great team. She takes Prozac and Lamictal. Okay, she's given me a little bit of information. She tried 3 other meds that went right for her. Finally, she's been doing well until Sadie's gotten rapid decline. She got depressed over Sadie. I'll be letting her doctors know. Your letters come regularly. I leave all her mail by her school books. It's up to her to take it from there. She does not open your letters. I will not demand that she opens them, but I have suggested she open them every once in a while. She's putting all the blame on you, Juliette. I respond, well, she'll see them eventually. I would insist that you open her birthday card. It's special. I ask you to have her call me on Saturday. I give these phone numbers, so I don't have to read here. If you tell her, she will do it. I am sure there are many things she doesn't want to do that you tell her to do. I'm asking kindly. By the way, any cognitive behavior therapy? Has she taken the Briggs-Myers test or the 16 personalities test? Have you seen any effects on the meds? I'm also getting a book called Quiet if you want to look it up. Actually, that was not a very good book. It was the Myers-Briggs personality test. And, I'm trying to reach out to your mother to give you at least a birthday card. This is almost a year ago. As this is really hard for me to do, Juliette. I love you. I'm going to leave it off there. There's, quite a few more to go, so let's get them done. Get them up on YouTube before you know what happens.